Hey, I'm Colin, and today I want to talk to you about my cast iron skillet. I've had this one for about 5 years now, and it's easily the most used pan in my kitchen. Cast iron does take a bit of time to season properly. When I first got this, it actually lived in the oven for a while to bake on the layers of seasoning. Now it just lives on the cooktop because I do use it that often. Once they're seasoned properly, they're almost indestructible. I use metal utensils with this all the time, and it really doesn't care. I never let soap touch it. All I do is rinse it under running water with a brush, then put it straight back on the cooktop and heat it until it starts to smoke. And before I use it again, I do exactly the same thing. I heat it until it's smoking, then add whatever fat or oil I'm cooking with and get on with it. I actually picked this tip up years ago from watching Ken Hom talk about carbon steel woks. You burn fat into the surface and that's what makes it non-stick. When a pan is smoking hot, it's very hot, and anything that can survive that heat isn't going to be washed off with a bit of soap in the sink. And honestly, if something did survive that, it probably deserves to live and be studied by scientists. I use this skillet constantly. This morning I cooked eggs and black pudding in it for mine and George's breakfast. The black pudding was for me. And this evening I cooked onions, garlic, bacon and sausages, deglazed the pan, threw in a tin of chopped tomatoes for a £1 wonder sausage surprise. It just works. That last one is expert level for when you have a well-seasoned pan, because the acidity in the tomatoes will strip away all your hard work seasoning with a new pan. I made this mistake myself, but they are great for searing steak or bacon anytime. It also reminds me of my grandmother. I remember watching old westerns with her as a kid. Cattle drives across the plains and a cast iron skillet swinging off the back of the chuck wagon. Every time I use this pan, I think of her. One of the things I really like is how versatile it is. You can go straight from the hob into the oven or under the grill to finish things off. That alone makes it incredibly useful. Because you're seasoning it with animal fats the same way you would a wok, there's no non-stick coating, no PFAS, no forever chemicals, and for me that's a big plus. There are downsides. The handle gets very hot, so I usually grab it with an oven glove or tea towel. You can get silicone handles, but I'm trying to move away from plastics in the kitchen, so I'm not totally sold on those. And they're heavy. If your wrists aren't great, you'll notice it. Before I went on a health kick and went low carb, I struggled lifting a full pan one-handed. And whatever you do, don't drop it on your foot. It will hurt your foot more than the pan. For me, this is my go-to pan. It lasts forever, it cooks beautifully, and once you get used to it, it's incredibly low maintenance. And if you cook regularly, I genuinely think a cast iron skillet is worth having. Some of my friends have brought from my recommendation and they love theirs. If you've got questions about cast iron or how I use mine, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more real-world cooking and gear like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.